MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Jody Ruiz gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
In now, Connor Pitts. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Digging in, Boof Bobo. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Bentley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. From the stretch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
One and one to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Keane gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. Tampa Bay 0, Orioles coming up. You're watching baseball on MLB Network. Marvin Veras is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Damon Ortiz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming, here it is. And a breaking ball stays outside. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
In now for the O's, Chris Owings. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit back up the middle. Hits. Ranges to his right. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Batting third, center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, David Tejada. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Popped him up. Hits. He's got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Jeff Pitts. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Ball 1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. The 3-2 one more time. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. The 3-2 one more time. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Settling in now, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Steven Swanson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Leading off for the Orioles, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and no one will get this one. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's one away.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
So digging in now, Robbie Keane. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Row. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Striding in, Marcell Ozuna. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sammy Pitts. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Designated hitter, Christopher Turley.
Standing in, Christopher Turley. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. First offering on its way. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Third inning, no score to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Now, Jesse Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. to his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Up around the face.
No strike.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. A full count to the Rays center fielder. Connor Pitts would be next. Three-two pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Connor Pitts. He singled his last time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. In there, 0-1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Pitts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another throw over. And the runner back. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Ready with another 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. Ozuna is under it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Tampa. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready now for Baltimore, Ryan Bentley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ryan Bentley.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. But fastball inside, ball 1. Bentley makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ready now, Gabriel Marcus. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Nobody out, runner on first. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The average coming in at 266. 10 home runs and an even 50 RBIs. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Here it is. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And it's fouled away. He went down swinging to start the home first. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Up next for the Rays, Bobo.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Another 0-2 coming. And that one just missed outside.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tejada is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff Pitts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Marcus in foul ground, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Chris Owings. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Chris Owings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Moving under it, Pitts. And that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 12, David Tejada.
At the plate, David Tejada. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That misses. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count. The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts is under it. 2 down. Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. In his career, Cano has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Now batting, John Pitts. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
John Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
First baseman number 44, Stephen
Now at the plate, Steven Swanson. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
High in the air down the right field line. Ozuna is under it. 2 gone.
Third baseman, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Sammy Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 2 balls and a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Popped him up. Darno waits on it. And that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in now, Robbie Keane. He reached on a single in his first try.
Third baseman, Robbie Keane.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball. Just missed with a breaking ball. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
3-0 pitch. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ozuna.
Striding into the box, Marcell Ozuna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. Keane aboard here at first with nobody out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Ryan Bentley. Hard liner to center field. Pitts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Gabriel Marcus.
At the plate, Gabriel Marcus. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
It's 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave one. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Christopher Turley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Christopher Turley.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Center fielder number 7, Jesse Pitts.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Pitts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he lays off for ball one. One pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Second baseman, Connor.
Digging in to try it again, Connor Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the #2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Ozuna is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Rays. Still no score. So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Damon Ortiz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fouled away. A high fastball is in there. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Chris Owings now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. To 2-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
2 out, nobody on. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Into the box, David Tejada. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Hits, fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back here on MLB Network. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Boof Bobo. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 58 on the year. And with it, the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Kirby St. John is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Kirby St. John.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Cano towards second. He's got it. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1. But I have to ask you, Dan, How frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Jeff Pitts stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, John Pitts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. St. John has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Line hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Stepping in, Steven Swanson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Roy. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Roy?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied.
Well, he took a big gamble here in a tie game, but the throw is a good one. He probably got excited about scoring the go-ahead run, but that excitement ends up costing them, and we're still tied.
Into the box now, Sammy Pitts. A swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Cano is calling for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But the Rays are able to knot things up on the solo home run. Get up and stretch, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Cano waits on the first. First pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A ball and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So coming to the plate, Robbie Keane.
Robbie Keane.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. All right, back to him on the mound. The second for one, on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Orioles held in check there. Still tied 1 apiece. Darrell Worth is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Darrell Worth.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Worth, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Right side. Cano gets to it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Center fielder number 7, Jesse.
Standing in, Jesse Pitts. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Marcus has it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Second baseman, Connor Pitts.
Digging in, Connor Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed up a little high. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. Boof Bobo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is, the 3-0. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 3-1. This is line to left. Bentley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Eddie Santiago is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Eddie Santiago.
Into the box now, Ryan Bentley.
Leading off for the Orioles, left fielder Ryan Bentley.
First pitch on its way. Weak chopper up the line. Pitts is up with it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Coming to the plate now, Gabriel Marcus. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 1-2. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles,
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Damon Ortiz. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hits on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 1 left for the Orioles. Score remains tied 1-1. A nice look there at the Inner Harbor here in Charm City as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Boof Bobo.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. .3-0 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jeremy Pitts. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He has the possible go-ahead run only 90 feet away at third base. The 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping into the box, John Pitts. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Here's the first pitch, and that misses for ball 1. Bobo on third. Pitts over at second. Pitts at first with no outs. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as it's fouled away, and the count holds at 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, if you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Sava Tavitsi will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And a strike called at the letters. Look high to me, but it's 0-1. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. The 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Strike one to start the at-bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping in, Darryl Worth. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. Working to keep them in the game here. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Bentley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Rays are in front, 3-1. Sava Tavitsi will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
First base, number 1.
Gregory Pitts enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Chris Owings will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. To the left side, but it's well foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping up now, David Tejada. First pitch coming, here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 1 out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pitts giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Baltimore down to their final strike. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Misses, ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of the game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, the more things change, the more they just stay the same for this guy. That's save number 45 of the year. He's taken advantage of nearly every opportunity.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Rays win for a division-leading 110th time. Eddie Santiago earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Gregory Pitts earns the save out of the bullpen, his league-leading 45th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.